We are just weeks away from the November election, and local voters will decide on several races and issues at the ballot box. 21 News is your place for politics, and we are spending 5 minutes at 5 with the candidates to help voters get to know them ahead of Decision 2025. Now, Michael Rapovy, he is running for Austintown Township Trustee against 4 other candidates, and he joins me here now. Thank you for taking the time.
Good afternoon, Lindsay. Glad to see you.
Yes, great to have you here. So tell us a little bit about your experience, what led up to you becoming a candidate that's running again in this race, and what experience do you think you're going to bring to the role?
Well, I moved to Austintown in 2016 when I got remarried, and as you may know, I was a Youngstown City Councilman from 2000 to 2008. One of my proudest moments was getting the Cavelli Center built and then seeing how the downtown came back. And as far as experience, it's more or less, I know how to work with the Ohio Revised Code. I know how legislation works. I'm not going to go in on that first day and just have to learn everything. I might have to see the budget and see how they're doing it, but that won't take very long at all.
You know, if you are in this position moving forward, what would be some of your top goals? Because I know things have shifted in Austintown. You've got a lot more economic development off the highway and within the community.
Priorities, transparency. Austintown used to have 2 public meetings a month. Both of them were in the evenings. Now, when the new group of trustees got in, they go 1 meeting a month, and the second meeting is staff in the mornings. Public don't know much what's going on. That's why when that methadone clinic almost came into Austintown, my wife was at that meeting, very vocal, and next thing you know, the methadone clinic didn't come around. But yeah, we need transparency. We need to get to 2 meetings a month. And my next biggest goal is we need Austintown to become a limited home rule, which is Ohio Revised Code 504, which means we could take care of our zoning problems, our nuisance ordinances, parking problems, getting junk cars towed away, things that right now under the Ohio statutory law that we're operating under, you can't do. Austintown has no power to do that.
And you also have a $2.2 million levy on the ballot for police department this election. And in fact, the police chief, Valerie Delmont, she said the department is stretched thin. So what would you do to try to help them with funding, maybe, you know, try to find ways to work with the department?
Well, we got to go over and look at the budget line by line. And one thing I want to do that I tell the public right here now, it will happen. We need the budget to be posted online, line by line, so everybody can see what the budget of Austintown is, where the money's going. We got to direct money to the most critical things we have to, and let the other ones lay where they have to go for right now. But I know one thing: our roads in Austintown are also crumbling. I know if you've ever been there, but sometimes they pave roads, and within a matter of a few years, they're busting up. One thing I learned as a Youngstown City Councilman, they did engineering studies on all the roads. Some of them, they said, Councilman, we can either pave it in 2 years to be bad, or we got to do a total rebuild. It'll last for 20. Let's do the rebuild. But it takes more money to do that. So we need a comprehensive plan put together for Austintown. Roads, businesses, what businesses we want to bring in, how to bring the businesses in. Route 46 down by Interstate 80. We've got a lot of room for development down there. We need to bring businesses in down there.
And would you say the road repaving, would that be within residential neighborhoods?
Yes. Yes, I've seen residential neighborhoods where they've paved within 2 years. They're already pulling up. The sides are heaving up. You can actually see dirt through the bottom. Those are the kind of roads that I know need rebuilt, not just repaved. And
what's the cost? Do they give you a square footage? Or
No, I don't have any clue of that, but I know when I was doing a councilman in Youngstown, we did Bearsden Road. Carmen Conglos, our engineer, said, I can repave that road, or else we can spend $1 million, spend a year, we can rebuild it, and it'll last you a lifetime. I said, that's what we got to do, but you got to do that.
What do you think sets you apart from your opponents? This is a crowded race. We've got, 4 others, including yourself. What do you want voters to think about when they go and vote?
I get things done. I'm not shy. I remember when I was a councilman, I used to ride with the Youngstown police on 311 and 11 to 7 to go see where our crime areas were, so I knew what residents I had to help the most. That's what I'm going to do. I'm retired. This is going to be my full-time thing. I'm not looking for a job or looking for a paycheck. I'm just looking to help my members in Austintown.
And what would be your first steps in office once this election is over? Do you have a list of things that you'd like to go look at initially and then set long-term goals?
Yes. Number 1, the budget. Number 2, start getting 2 meetings a month where everybody can come in and ask questions. Show the residents we want to open up our books. Here's all the information you need to know. We're not going to sneak nothing in. We want you to see what's coming in. And if you got any input, ask us then.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us right here for 5 minutes at 5. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And you can watch more of our 5 minutes at 5 segments with the candidates. Just head over to the 5 p.m. video tab on the 21 News app.